Sweet tooth. This is the one for you. And I heard Shannon Smith talking about she couldn't get hers because they kept selling out. She finally just purchased hers and it was in stock, just back in stock. This is the Floral Fluted Cake Pan. Talk about having your, and truly being able to have your pound cake or your bundt cake or anything slide right out, and look at how beautiful it comes out. That is that floral, beautiful design. It comes out and looks like it came straight from the most expensive bakery. No shock, this is another customer pick. This is premium non-stick. We also have it in gorgeous colors as well for $28.95. We have it in the turquoise blue, in that gorgeous, beautiful red, and oh, no, no, are you sure turquoise blue? Okay, we do still have this one, and we have it available in the dark gray. 736377 is the item number. Chef, first off, I sound like a broken record. I'm like, customer pick, customer pick, customer pick, because once you come into the Curtis Stone world, you want to talk everybody's head off about it and tell them how much they love all of your pieces. This is just another one of those, because people might tell you that your cake will slide out of the pan, but we've all been there and been like, nope, that's not a real thing.
You know, it's why I started my brand. This isn't my name being slapped on someone else's cookware. I was so fed up with non-stick cookware saying it was non-stick and then everything sticking. I mean, that doesn't work for me. And then I said, all right, well, I'm going to make my own. And then, of course, we got a letter from one of our incredible customers that says, you make the best cookware. Why don't you make bakeware? And we said, that's a good idea. Let's do it. So here's the bundt pan. This is a 2.0. Look at this design, you guys. It is just so beautiful. And I know what you're thinking. How would the cake come out like that? Well, just wait and see. Because and I'm glad no one's shopping yet, because you're just going to be amazed, but it's going to be a dash to the phone in just a second. Check this out. I mean, straight out of the oven, you get this beautiful cake, right? Very, very simple and easy. Wait for it. Look how it falls out. It literally just falls out of the pan. You don't need to butter it or grease it. Of course, you can finish it with a little powdered sugar. This is my little magic wand. It's a little dusting wand that I have available at hsn.com. Of course, I've got my beautiful glaze here. Now, one of the things that I really love about this shaped pan, right, and this is a blueberry cake, is once you see those natural places to cut the cake, guess what? You can cut yourself nice big pieces like this, right? And I'm using my cordless electric knife. Or if you'd rather, if you want to cut smaller pieces, you just cut each piece directly in half, and then you're cutting it perfectly even, right? And that makes it just so simple to do, and that's the reason we've designed the pan the way we have. So yes, you can do gorgeous, just let me show it to you. Look at that incredible blueberry and raspberry pound cake. There's so many incredible options. I've got a monkey bread coming out of the oven next. Now, I'm using my towels, and my towels are available for you guys, just like my trivets, just like my cutting boards. This one's actually the reversible one. You can thaw your foods on here, and then you can use the cutting board, of course, to go ahead and cut. Wait till you see how this monkey bread falls out. I mean, for you bakers that are just waking up.
Look at that. Oh, yeah. I mean, do we see the gooiness that is coming off of there? And Chef, monkey bread is special to my heart. That reminds me of my mom. My mom used to make that when I was growing up, and I used to get so excited. But I also remember how hard it was for her to make it. Because, again, it's the cookware that makes all the difference. Yes, and I remember that because just like what you saw, monkey bread is all that gooiness and everything that sticks to the pan, and it's not working. It comes out beautiful. It's easier for you to bake, which means you get back to the... It's like the joy of baking again, Chef.
Yes, because there's nothing worse, by the way, than baking something and then getting to the end and being like, it didn't work. It fell stuck in the pan. No. You can do brownies, you can do cakes, you can do all sorts of savory dishes. We are sending you home with the recipes, of course. You can see this whole thing is clean in a second. Of course, you can throw it in the dishwasher, but let's have a look at the results here. If you're watching me use this cordless electric knife and thinking, you know what, for Easter, which, believe it or not, is around the corner. I mean, my kids are on spring break in less than 4 weeks. Have a look at how I can cut. Like I said, you can cut it thick, or you can go straight through and cut it just like that. So you're in charge of exactly how you portion these gorgeous cakes when they come out. There's the monkey bread. Look at my Jello. So I'm using it now as a Jello mold. I've actually used one of our sweet wines. So that's a beautiful, I mean, you can imagine cutting into that. I'm going to keep racing on down because over here, I've taken a little trivet with one of my sheet trays. I've made a giant ice block, right? And you can do this if you're doing a punch. And I know the country's a bit like a giant ice block at the moment because it's cold in different parts of the world, but don't worry, it won't last forever. Have a look at that, and then I'm going to use my white Zinfandel, which is my wine. We're making a beautiful sangria over here. So it is really, really just such a beautiful, versatile tool that you can use so many ways. I've got one last thing to show you, and then I think we'll probably be out of time, but I couldn't let you go without checking out my macaroni and cheese.
Wait.
When you do it in the bundt pan, yep, that's right. Isn't it so cool? I mean, the options are really endless. You can see, again, watch it fall out. I mean, isn't that crazy?
Okay, you bring that, chef, to any dinner party, to anything. You bring your mac and cheese out of the fluted pan. Everybody is in awe of what you've done.
Isn't that great?
Look at that.
I mean, and then you portion it up so all the kids get the exact same. Well, don't worry about the kids. The adults can play too, don't worry. A little bit of Parmesan and parsley to finish it off. I mean, isn't that so cool?
Look,
so then you go ahead and scoop that up. It's still saucy and juicy.
Stop.
Like, that should be stuck to the pan, right? But it didn't. It didn't.
Look, if you are just like Shannon Smith, who works here and have been waiting for this to come back in stock, it's here. Grab it while we still have the colors available. Read the reviews, please. We're doing 5 flex. And by the way, if you've been watching these presentations and you're like, what is that salmon that the chef